Hey there, GBRLIFE community. Caitlin here, back with another tech review. And today, we're diving into an AI tool that promises to make your video editing process so much smoother. Ever wish you could quickly pull engaging clips from your videos without all the tedious manual editing? Well, that's what we're reviewing today. Meet Submagic, an AI-powered tool designed to help you instantly generate shareable, engaging clips from your videos with dynamic captions, B-roll integration, auto-zoom, and more. But it's actually magic. Or is it? Or is it just another AI gimmick? Let's find out right after my however many second it is intro.
Capture tales in text, it's a written quest. Life's pages turn our treasure chest. Ink spills truth, not a bit less. Our blog shines where the heart confess.
Yeah, so that was fun.
The motherhood maze, balancing acts in the life's grand ballet. Stay engaged.
So what is Submagic? It's basically an AI-powered tool that helps you extract and enhance clips from your videos with engaging captions, keyword highlights, emojis, and more. Think TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts. Submagic is here to make your clips pop with features like dynamic captions, automatic B-roll, and attention-grabbing effects. So let's take a quick look inside so that you can see exactly what Submagic is all about. Here we are inside of Submagic. First thing you see, it's not really the inside, it's the outside. The first thing you see is that they are advertising basically exactly what Submagic can do. One of the things that really caught my eye almost immediately is this video right here. So there's this one, it kind of looks normal, right? It's enhancing a few things, really cool, right? Doing B-rolls. But this one right here where they're taking two faces and then turning it into a really fun dynamic clip. Now, that's just like one of the little things that they're showing that it can do, but let's do an actual look inside. Right here, we have the true interface of Submagic, the true dashboard. It's clean, it's straightforward. All you have to do is upload your video, and then AI is going to work its magic to create attention-grabbing clips. I mean, it does sound easy, right? But let's see how it actually works. Now, here's the good thing. It does help you learn how to use the tool right from their own video. I decided to use their own video versus one of mine to see if it works a little bit better with a sample. All right, we're in, and here it is. So we've got the ability to remove the watermark, probably with paying, and believe me, we'll talk about price. And then we've got these awesome captions, themes. Oh, that was style for probably the captions. And then, all right, hello, nice to meet you. So this is what the actual captions are. Going into the B-roll, so I guess it automatically decides what the B-rolls will be probably after it uploads, and then a nice boost. Of course, this is important because you want it to be able to use AI, for example, right here, to clean up the audio, to give it a hook. These are things you don't want to have to figure out, and Submagic was saying that it's going to do it for you, and here it is. Description and hashtags right there, right in front of you. Look, you can add a cover image, you can add your logo branding, and who doesn't want to add some music to make it actually interesting? Because music really does make a difference. Do you hear the music in this? Let's just take a moment. It's coffee shop sound. Do you like it? All right, so back to this. All right, so the other thing that they give you the option to do is manipulate a little bit of the color. And that's important because, believe you me, as somebody who has been dealing with her camera and it not really working these days, I have been blurring all the videos and I don't know why. And I've been dealing with all the settings and whatnot. And I keep trying to mess with the color just to see if I could fix the picture a little bit because it's supposed to be 4K and it is clearly not. I think it's something inside of my computer. That's fine. Point is here, it's something that would be able to be fixed afterwards on your own video because they're showing right there that you can fix the brightness, the contrast, or your saturation. Plus you can reset the filters. All right, Let's see. Let's go ahead and press. There you go. And you can see, oh, I really like those captions. It's like floating forward. That's nice. You can also change the aspect ratio for the video. All right, so if you want to do YouTube, you've got it. A long form or back to those short form videos. Export the video if you want to share it. Always want to trim if that's an option. Oh, this is really great here as well because you can mess with the sound wave and fix it from there, edit from here. So that's fantastic. Remove silences. To find that in a clip, not bad. In a clip software, that's not bad. Remove bad takes, that's one of my favorites. Speaking of that, be sure to check out my Descript review because that's one of the things that I didn't actually go over, but I do want to say right now, if you're watching this video, Descript also does removing the bad takes, the bad, what do they call it? The retakes. So that's actually really good. It's been very helpful in all of these YouTube videos. It's made life so much faster. So if this is doing it as well, and this is doing short form content, I'm going to say that alone is a really good reason to use this tool. All right. And then the other thing under here, I wanted to show, because we saw that it was themes, but this is all, but you also have what's premium, which means that these are going to be, this is the captions, what you're going to be paying for. You can change the color of those captions, highlighted color, secondary, third, size, position. But then we also have new, of course, they're to be paid for. But I'm sure they also show what you are not going to have to pay for. So for example, you see the little lightning bolt over here, you have to pay for that, but this one right here, you do not. So that's quite nice to know that they do have a few that you don't have to pay for or upgrade just to use that. And you know what? I bet they're not so bad. Let's see what this one looks like. Hey, that's not so bad. Not my favorite, but definitely not the worst option out there. Oh, look, and you can even change what you're doing right off the bat. And now you can see what is considered the main color, secondary, or third color because the orange is highlighting what he's saying versus white is what's actually being shown on the screen. And that third color is kind of adding the shadow to make it so that you can actually see it on the screen. And basically, this is Submagic. So from here, I don't know if it'll allow me. Okay, you can go ahead and export. Let's see over here. You can do by paying for it 2K or 4K, but you can also do standard 1080p with the exporting options. And let's see, frame rates are 30 and 60. Of course, the better one is, of course, the better one, as always, is extra money. But let's say we're gonna do norm, just go ahead and export. Oh, can't save it because it's a sample, but I guess it would probably just save to your computer. I'm gonna head right back on over to the front page, and I feel like now might be a good time to get into those pros and cons, because you did get a good idea of what the inside of this looks like. I could go more into Submagic or any of the other tools that I have reviewed in general, but I try to just give you a quick idea. If you guys do want me to go further into the actual tools that I'm reviewing, let me know and I'll do more like a tutorial in here versus, or any tool I'm doing versus just a quick look inside. You let me know what you prefer in the comments below. But for now, let's get into those pros. It saves hours of work, because you basically just upload a video and it automatically is spitting out these clips. And as soon as it does that, it's also making it where AI will do the rest for you. And AI is probably pretty good at picking out the decent moments in this. You may not get the best of the best, but with everything else it's kind of offering, I'd say it's not so bad. So this is great for social media creators. I mean, especially if you're making short form content. And it's easy to customize because it has all of these options there to make it your own. So it's your branding. Plus, you saw the button, it said automatic B-roll integration. That's really great because you don't have to figure out what all those fun clips are to show your audience. It's doing it for you. But let's talk about some cons. There is no true free plan. You only get 3 videos, and you're going to see that in a moment. when I show you more into the pricing. So the other thing, you did see that the aspect ratio allowed you to go into the YouTube video in the long form content, but you could tell it's not really great for long form because it's not made for long form. This is more for shorts or reels or TikToks. And I bet because it's AI, it's going to misinterpret things a little more often than you'd like, which means that you're going to have to really check on what it's doing. And believe me, AI sometimes, I can't even get it to ever spell my name correctly, which is fine. That's not that big of a deal. But sometimes if I'm saying GBRLIFE, it decides to make it some random word that I'm like, it doesn't even sound like that. So you do have to kind of double check that. And the pricing could be better. Speaking of pricing, let's get into that because it is one of the cons for me. All right, pricing. Is it worth it? You're seeing it right in front of you. Now, I will say I always have it first on the annual plan, but you can see there's a difference. I'm going to keep it on the annual, but I will say the price for both. So your starter plan, it is $12 a month, billed yearly, or it's $19 a month, billed monthly, which is up to 15 videos per month, max 2 minutes per video. So as you can see, those long form videos, it just isn't it for this. But it does include no watermark, auto captions with AI, free B-rolls and audio, text-based trimming, export in 1080p and with 30 frames per second, add-on magic clips for $12 a month, which is billed yearly, or $19 a month. Billed monthly, but to get unlimited clips for those long videos with AI. Now we have the professional. The professional plan is $23 a month billed yearly, or $39 a month billed monthly. And that gives you up to 40 videos per month, max 5 minutes per video. It includes everything in starter, plus it has the trendy animated captions, custom caption templates, story block, B-rolls, and audio. It removes bad takes and silences, generates AI hook titles, studio quality, clean audio, and the add-on magic clip for the same amount that I just mentioned, the 12 and the 19th. Now here's the thing. You can see that it is their most popular pick, and that's because everything I was showing you that was like, oh look, it can do this, oh look, it can do that. Basically, you're gonna get that on the professional. So anybody who's using this tool basically is gonna wanna either go professional with the yearly or the monthly, because while this is good, this is the one that's actually going to get you all of the really cool fun things that's going to make your videos pop. And then there is lastly the business plan. That's $41 a month, but that's yearly, or I'm sorry, it's going to be very hard for me to say this, $69. Oh my god. $70 a month. I know it's technically $69, but of course there's taxes. So wow, billed monthly other than that. But hey, it may not be the worst thing possible if you're using AI to do something like this, if it's a bigger business, because it does allow you to do, this is more team based, because let's just be honest with ourselves, you're just going to kind of get the best of the best that they're going to have here. I mean, I'm not seeing enterprise, but you're going to get the best of the best that they have. They're going to really prioritize you and you'll be completely fine. Anything you kind of want or need, you can even see on here, it says the 4K. I lost my mouse okay, there it is. 4K and 60 frames per second for your video export. So that alone is already showing you anything that they could do better, they're going to go ahead and give it to you under business. And like I said, their free plan, it's not really free because there's no real plan. It's basically you have 3 videos to try it out and see if you like it. And after that, if you like it, you're going to have to go for a plan. If you don't, it's not really It's not really ideal, especially if you're looking to post regularly. If you need to use this like for 1 or 2 videos, just randomly, you know what, go for that free 3 video. And I think it's kind of cool to just know that it exists though. So I can't say that that's a bad thing. Now, normally I do the GBRLIFE ratings, but this time I'm actually going to just give you a overall rating, the price for me is just, it's not where I'd like it to be in pricing. I do think that it is, especially going in that monthly, you're talking $40 a month. So yeah, I feel like this is a bit much. This is my opinion. Overall rating, 3 out of... But hear me out. If they were to really fix that monthly pricing to match more of the annual discounted 41% off, I would say that this would be worth it. At $23 a month, this is a great price. For the monthly without paying annually, I mean, I feel like they're asking for too much upfront, because there are other tools that are doing something very similar to this. That again, and I've said this many times, there are other AI tools out there that do things like this, but they do a lot more. And so I do find that these AI tools will start to adjust their pricing to deal with the competition around them, because there is a lot of AI tools that just keep coming out of the woodwork, and we will continue to deal with this. But I do think that Submagic is very good to know that it exists, because now you can keep it in your forefront. And if you do have the ability to go ahead and pay for this for the full year at $23 a month, I would say this goes from being a 3 out of 5 to a 4 out of 5, because that pricing is pretty good, especially the business. For businesses, that pricing is good, so go for it. And overall, 5 out of 5. This is really going to amplify your business, because it has a lot of the advertising ability that you can do very quickly if you just have somebody recording your videos and knows how to do their marketing. So is it worth it with a 3 out of 5 if you're a content creator, or a 5 out of 5 if you're a business looking to make your life 1,000 times easier? Yes, it is worth it. But if you are working on longer videos, I'm going to add that you might need something else. Have you tried Submagic? Or do you have another favorite clip or tool? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss the next GBRLIFE review. And remember, with all of our content on GBRLIFE.com and our fabulous Mama Koala clothing line, you don't have to be without GBRLIFE in your life. It's been fantastic seeing you all again. I have another great tool to review for you next week. And remember, if you'd like me to go even further into these tools for you to see it more like a tutorial versus just a quick peek inside, let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like to continue the way that it is right now and just taking a quick look and finding out how I rate it, also let me know in the comments below. I'm here to help you see what the new things are out there and review it so you don't have to. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Can't wait to talk to you all again next week, like I said, with another really great and fun tool.